On May 22, 1968, the United States Navy lost one of its nuclear submarines, the USS Scorpion SSN 589. With 99 crew members on board, the Scorpion vanished in the depths of the Atlantic Ocean without a trace. What followed was not just a search for wreckage, but a search for truth. The Scorpion was returning to its base in Norfolk, Virginia after a 3-month deployment in the Mediterranean. It had been in constant communication with the Navy and was expected to arrive on May 27th. But just days before its scheduled return, all communication ceased. The sub was simply gone. The Navy waited for 5 long days before declaring the vessel overdue. By then, it was clear something had gone terribly wrong. An intensive search was launched. Days turned into weeks. The families of the crew were given vague answers. Officials spoke of technical malfunctions or unknown mechanical failures, but behind the scenes, high-ranking officers were panicking. A nuclear-powered submarine had disappeared along with 2 nuclear torpedoes. It wasn't until October 1968, 5 months later, that the wreckage of the USS Scorpion was finally found, more than 10,000 feet deep in the Atlantic Ocean. The sub was broken into pieces, but there were no clear signs of what caused the catastrophe. Several theories began to emerge. One theory suggests that a malfunctioning torpedo may have exploded inside the vessel. Another claims that the sub may have been attacked by a Soviet submarine. Remember, this was the height of the Cold War. Declassified documents later revealed that the Scorpion had been shadowing Soviet naval activity before it disappeared. Some analysts believe it may have been part of a covert mission, one that went terribly wrong. But here's where it gets stranger. The U.S. Navy's official explanation remains vague to this day. In fact, no conclusive cause has ever been given. The investigation's findings were marked top secret for years. Even today, many of those documents remain heavily redacted. In the years since, conspiracy theories have grown. Some former Navy personnel believe the Scorpion was sunk by friendly fire. Others think the Navy covered up the real cause to avoid public outrage or a possible international crisis. What's certain is this: 99 lives were lost, families were left without closure, and the truth, whatever it may be, was buried at the bottom of the ocean. To this day, the USS Scorpion remains one of the most mysterious and controversial disappearances in U.S. naval history. What really happened beneath the waves? Was it an accident? Sabotage? Or something far more secret? We may never know.